Welcome everybody! KevinSmack here with you with another Meta Report week 2 of October. Let's go through and just jump into it. If you're new here, what we do is we throw over 10 tournaments a week and we take the winning screens and compile them, find out what decks are winning the most in tournaments this week. This is a series that's going to be ongoing, so you always want to check out the newest one to make sure you're up to date. Or if you want to go through and check some old ones, that's fine as well. Let's go through and jump right in here. So we do have the first winner, which was George. He is running the giant poison deck. As all of you know, this deck is everywhere. So this is a deck that you can run and win a tournament with not even 0 legendaries. 0. You're looking at, 2 epics, got the Prince and the Poison. Some people do it with even level 3 Poison, I've noticed a lot of times. So you can go through, and that is an option if you have no legendaries and you're trying to win. There are some other decks. Let's go through and get into the next one. We have 9 this week. I Am Cool. He's going through and running a Hog Cycle deck with the Skeletons and Fire Spirits to quickly make it go through. The Inferno Tower to take care of the big things, and the Poison to take care of everything else. As I just mentioned, Poison level 3, not level 4. So this is even better because you only have 1 epic on this one. So if you're looking for something like that, that might work for you. Well, let's go through and take a look at the next one. It's James. He does run 1 legendary in here. It is the Princess. This deck I actually started running and I have a lot of fun with. He's better at it than I am, but I have a lot of fun with it. So you might want to check this out if you're looking for something new, something different. This deck is great. It's got the Valk, the Musketeer, Bomber Tower, which isn't used much, Prince as well. No poison though. He's got the arrows instead. So there is James's deck. Let's go ahead and check out who won next. It was David. He's running the new meta deck for the Inferno Dragon with the Lava Hound. I've seen a few different variations. This one is probably the one I would run out of the two, just because I really like Tombstone with Lava Hound. I think it's pretty amazing. It just goes through and stops everything in its tracks for so cheap. So here's the deck. You got the Mega Minion, the Inferno Dragon, the Minions, and the Lava Hound. 4 different flying units. And you got the Zap, the Poison, Elixir Collector to build up, and Tombstone to distract and defend. So very nice, David. Nice deck. We're going to check out Ruler next. He's running the ultra popular giant poison deck. As we mentioned above, this is the second time this deck is won. It might be a little different. I think it's very similar. He does have the Ice Spirits, so they go through and can do a lot of work if you can use them correctly with the Musketeer, which obviously Ruler could, or he wouldn't have won the tournament. Great job with that, Ruler. Let's check out our next deck. Oh, it's James again, the same deck. Wow, same deck, same person won twice in a row, so it must be good. So once again, if you want to check that out, go ahead and do it. Also, if you're looking for tournaments, I do run over 10 a week. These are just the ones that are streamed. We run a lot more that are not streamed. Go ahead and smack that subscribe button and turn your notifications on if you're interested. It's the bell next to the subscribe button, and that will go through and let you know when we go live, and you can get some passwords, or we just drop a video with passwords. You never know. Next deck is I Am Cool. Again, Hog Poison deck with the Inferno Tower. So he won twice, and James won twice so far this week. We have a lot of different people too, so it's saying a lot, So make sure you go through and check that deck out. Have some fun with that one as well. No legendaries in that one. Now this one's the opposite part of the spectrum. This one's McJizzery, legendary, 3 legendaries. Level 3 poison again. As I mentioned, a lot of people are running that. Tombstone, like a lot with that. Very similar deck to the other one. I think he's just running 2 cards different. He doesn't have the minions. He has the miner in place, and he has the mini P.E.K.K.A. Instead of, what was the other one? The Elixir Collector. So very similar, just a little bit different. 2 cards switched out. So McJizzery did go through and take first place with this deck. So if you have the Inferno Dragon and you're looking for a deck, one of these 2 is the way to go. Let's go through and check out the next deck. We got Omer. He is running the Hog Cycle deck with the Fireball. Fireball, yes, haven't seen that in a while. On the top of the boards, Ice Wizard to go through and defend. Only one he is shown in today's meta report, which is surprising because he was so powerful before. He's still really good, but I think since the nerf to him, he's a little more dealable. So nice deck there, a little different than what's on current meta. Great job, Omer. Well, let's go through and look and see what cards are used the most. Here they are. Poison and Musketeer are used by far the most. I think Musketeer is being used not because of being overpowered, but just because there is so much air out there right now. People running the Lava Hound, the Inferno Dragon, the Mega Minion, and then all the other stuff too. So you need something to shoot them out of the sky with, and a Musketeer does great with that. Poison, I think, could be adjusted. I think it's a little too strong right now. But that goes through and gives you that. Zap still on the top area with the nerf. Can you imagine if it wasn't nerfed? I bet you would be used 9 out of 9 decks here. Mega Minion coming in strong, being a new card with 5, and Elixir Collector right behind it with 5. We got 2 in the 4. We got the Prince and the Valkyrie. Prince has been used in a lot of decks lately. I don't know if it's overpowered. I think it's just right. I think it's just eventually you can catch them off guard and boom, you got them. And you do a lot of damage quick. Ice Spirit's coming in with 3. My Inferno Tower, which I can't stand, is coming in at 3. Hog Rider, solid at 3, which is good because he's not being overplayed, but he's still winning games. Goblins is in at 3 as well. So at 2 we have the Lava Hound and the Inferno Dragon, both of them. And Giant comes in there. Even though Giant Poison's popular, it wasn't used a lot to win this. So meta might be changing a little bit to more of the Lava Hound Inferno Dragon type deck. We'll have to see how that goes next week. Arrows' number is used twice, and Tombstone, Fire Spirits, Skeletons, Knights, Bomb Tower, and Princess, all used twice. Pretty much James' deck, it looks like, mostly. Miners used once, Mini P.E.K.K.A only once, which I was pretty surprised about. Minions once, and Fireball once. So there we have it. It's a little crazy when you think about some of the cards that you really like to use. For example, Fireball. I like to use Fireball. It only won one time. It was only featured in one deck. So things like this are, stuff that gets the mind going and try to figure out what is winning right now through these decks and the best way to counter them. That's what you're going to look for. With stuff like this, I hope to speed up the meta through our tournaments and keep new decks always evolving. So if you can, take what we got here, take the information, see if you can think of ways to beat the current meta. It looks like a lot of flying, which good luck with that because it's just everywhere right now. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go through, play a few games here, show you some of the meta decks, and then we will see how they are on ladder. I'll be right back with you. Welcome back to the meta report. We're going to go through and try out 2 of the decks. First one here, we're going to be using James's deck. I've played it a lot, so I think I'm pretty good at it. So I'll give you a good idea here. And then the other one we're going to go through and use is the Hog Cycle deck with the Inferno Tower. I tried it last week, but I didn't do too good. I still haven't got much practice with that deck. Just not used to the Inferno Towers in general, but I feel that one I could have done a lot better. So we're going to go through and check that one out. So first we're going to go through and try this one. So let's jump on ladder and see if we can go through and get a battle and see how it goes. Nice, we're against Dancing Koala from What's Up? Let's see, good luck. Maybe I'll get a response, maybe not. Probably not, so let's just go all out right away. Why not, right? That's good that he played that. That's a lot of elixir, but that's a very good counter. We're going to go through, put the bomb tower down to go through and take care of those barbarians for us. And we'll put the princess down here to work on that mega minion. And we should pretty much be good from all that. So we handled that very well. And we'll go through and see what happens here. Arrows go down, that's fine. We'll go through, get a little more elixir here. We're going to work on the right tower here first, so see if we can go through and take that. And we'll put that there. I've been going up slightly in trophies, but I had a rough end of night last night, so I think I went back down some more. So it's bittersweet. Once you win a bunch, you start going back down. I think I won like 4 or 5 in a row, and then it just went the other way. Again, another bomb tower. Just seems perfect for his deck. I didn't even get to hit it, so I guess I'm doing something right here. Let's put the princess deck back here to work on that ice wizard. And we're just going to arrow the princess here, as he's going to do the same. Let's say well played, since we were thinking the same way. Still no response. It's alright. It's alright, I understand, man. Let's see what we got here. He's putting that out. Let's go, let's push this back. Come on, man, dance, Koala, dance! We got you now. There goes that Valk again, but that Valk goes down quick this time. Nice. He's going to play his Barbarian soon, so why don't I put this... Oh, he switched it up. He did switch it up. I'm going to throw the Knight in the middle there, just because I need a little more damage to get over this. He does do well against the Ice Wizard too, so... Nice. He played the Princess. We're going to put the arrows. Going to do some decent damage there. And it's going to be a tough one to win. Let's put the bomb tower down. We'll drop the Val. Princess back here. Alright, we'll throw the goblins there to just increase damage. He is beating us slowly, but let's see if that continues. I'm going to just pre the arrows. I knew something would go down. Let's put the Valk down, go through and keep dealing, and we're going to put the princess here to go through and rain down some fire on that tower. I'm going to put the goblins to go through and block that mini P.E.K.K.A. And what are we going to do now? I guess we put the bomb tower down. So much stuff is almost gone. We'll do the arrows. Man, I cannot get by this guy. Nice try. He didn't play the princess though, but he is getting a lot of damage down.
Let's go.
We need to get that princess. I threw the arrows just because at this point I just need to go for a tie. So let's go through and put the bomber tower down as a blocker, and let's just take the tie there. That's one reason I like this deck as well. If you can't win with the deck, it seems like it's very easy to defend and stop the person from taking your towers. So I went 6 minutes against people that were higher than me with this and ended up in 0-0. So great deck. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't. If you're looking for something different in the meta, this is what you'd be looking for. With that said, let's go ahead and check out the other deck, the Hog Poison deck, and let's go through and jump in a battle here and see how this goes here. So another level 10 Jeho GM. Let's go ahead and wish him good luck. He's already crying, so I don't know what's going on with that, but I think we just jump right in. Because it seems like one of those things where we could just jump right in. So let's do that. We'll run the poison there. And I'm going to put that there. Not a fan with him having that wizard there. Yeah, I had a feeling that wouldn't work, but it was worth the try. And we didn't take any damage, so... Thank you. Hopefully he's not trolling. I'm going to say that 1,000 times. Well, let's give it a moment. Love to throw this elixir collector down. And then go through and just stock up on some elixir. There we go. So I gotta watch for the miner coming. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Or he's stalling. Let's go ahead and put the Inferno Tower down. I'm sure he's excited about that. As they always are. Poison right there. Skellies just in case. do a little extra damage. He zaps it, so it's got to be a little low on that elixir, so we're going to put that down, try to get the giant. Didn't place quick enough. Well, I think we're going to be fine right here. Those fire spirits, I'm getting better at using them. They're pretty fun. So let's go through, try to get another elixir collector down this round. That Valk is, you know, annoying for me, I think. So he's gonna go through and place the princess again.
Yay.
That's alright though. We're gonna throw Valk in the middle there. Slow the Inferno Tower down. And we need that giant to go down much faster. I don't really see what I can do though. That would work well. That was tough for me. I didn't have a good decision, so I decided just not to do anything. Probably not the right thing, but let's go on the attack phase. Alright, we got some there. Opponent left, well, this is ladder, so I'm not as nice as I am on tournaments. But let's keep rolling. I'm sure he's going to be back in a moment. And if not, hey, the deck worked, right? There we go. So we'll take the win the dirty way, as I call it. That's alright though. Gold chest, we'll take it. So, one of two things happened. One, he got upset because the deck was doing too well, or two, he got disconnected. So, 50-50, who knows? We'll never know. So, here's the other meta deck that we've been running. So, these are the two meta decks for today. Like I said, if you're looking for a nice, cheap deck, something like this works good. And this as well. This one does have a legendary, the other one doesn't. This is very powerful right now in the meta. It seems like it does pretty good against giant poison from what I've seen. So give it a shot, give it a spin, see what you think. Let me know in your comments how these decks work for you, or you might want to think of ways of countering these decks, because these are the popular decks right now. So if you want to go through and stop them, that's what you want to do. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed the meta report. This is going to be a weekly series of all the decks and the people that have won and how to go through and play the decks from my point of view. I'm hoping to get the Inferno Dragon soon so we can go through and showcase that one. Grinding away, so hopefully we get that soon so I can show that for you next week. I want to thank you for your support. If you like this video and you want these to keep coming, please smack that like button and go through and smack that subscribe button. If you haven't, we are growing at 5K subscribers. We're going to go through and open up that chest and see what we get. So thank you all for stopping by. It's much appreciated. And as always, smack out.